You are a part of my body. One day you also come and ask me, no? Mama, are you tired? Do you need some rest? Promise me something. I already promised to kill that cat.
What happens when a parent and a teenager stop playing roles and just talk? No filters, no fixing, no distractions. Just real questions, real silences, and a conversation that was long overdue. Between brackets is a space where stories come out, emotions come up, and connections get real. Watch closely, you might learn something about your family or yourself.
Before we start, I'll just give you an idea of what the whole podcast is. So it's called Between Brackets. Why the name is because it's all between the relationship between a teenager and their parent. So teenager being you, parent being you. So it's all about trying to help you, also understand that a lot of things which are between that bracket, sometimes it's not out there, it's unsaid. Sometimes it has to be said as well out loud. So this is the conversation that you're going to have today, which is sometimes some things that your mother might not know about you, sometimes some things that your daughter might not know about you, but it might be a very good reflection to you. So the whole idea is that.
Okay. Okay, Jenny. What's something we do together that always feels easy or fun? What makes it work? I think outings. When we go out together, that's the most fun and easiest part. There's nothing we disagree about. Anything I want to do, you let me do. And shopping also. Yeah, definitely. And what makes it work? Your initiative. Definitely. Because if you don't take an initiative, of course, I can't go out. Yeah. That's done. How would you describe our relationship in just 3 words? And what do you wish those words were? I think I just have a friend at home. I don't know, sometimes whenever I see her, whenever I see you, Jenny, I feel like you are a part of my body. Right? And when I see you smiling, when I see you walking, when I see you doing something good, I feel like, yeah, I have got something, the best one with me. Motherly love, I guess. Yeah, there's a motherly love, of course, which is never going to fade away. I think as a mother, for me, my love will keep on growing, like the way she is growing up, right? And it cannot be measured also, I think. What's something small about each other that always makes you smile, even on a tough day? When we joke about the kids we enjoy with. Yeah, definitely. Purvik, Chashni, the kids in our neighborhood. When we play with them, even when I'm having a bad time, a bad day, when you say something about them, joke about them, then I can't help but laugh. It's not just them, it's the way they make us bond with each other that I love. So whenever I'm sad or something, if you feel like I'm about to cry or anything, then you try to be so supportive and try to make me feel like it's okay, it's going to be fine, and try to make me see the good points that are there. And definitely, that's very comforting. So whenever I feel bad, I feel like I can say to you, do you think I admire about you? And what do you wish I noticed more? It's just, I'm guessing, I don't know. You have to reply it better, but I'm thinking that the way I'm so free to you, and I never say no to you for anything. I think that's the thing you like. Do you? No. Okay.
What do you admire about her?
About her, the way she gives me space. I love my own company. Like for me, it's a very important thing, and I think she is very understanding of that. When I tell her that if I say something to her sometime that in every day, if I don't spend some time with myself, when I feel like the day was incomplete, then she acts so understanding that, yeah, that's so good, that's so understandable. And every day, I even feel thankful for it. Like the way my life is with her, I get to do what I want. What do you wish I noticed more about you? I think sometimes you should care about my mood also. Right? How I am feeling, whether I'm in a mood or not. I don't know. Because it's very comfortable for you to come and tell me, Mama, let's go out. Mama, let's do this. But at the end of the day, sometimes I feel that, please, I am waiting this. I'm not blaming you. I'm just waiting. One day you also come and ask me, no? Hey, Mama, are you tired? Do you need some rest? So I think that's my expectation. It's not a compulsion for you about these things later. Like, I understand that, but then I feel like I should have asked you. I should have talked to you. Yeah, I can see you. Tell me about a moment where you felt close to me even without words. Can you think of such a moment? I think for that we have time. See, we should have some heartbreaks, some breakups. And then I can comfort her, right? Right? I can see you're waiting like crazy for Nelly. What's something I do with good intention, but that often leaves you feeling unheard? Yeah, especially instead of giving time to yourself or to your studies, when you're spending much of the time with that our neighbor kids, no? Yeah, there are mood boosters. I definitely agree. So that time I feel like, hey, I have told you to keep some space, and then, right? I just bring them over. They play by themselves only. That's the thing, but still I feel that you could have relaxed, or you could have studied something, or you could have given time to yourself. And that time is carried away. I think that's the only thing you don't hear to me. Don't listen to Nani. Okay, I should not listen to Nani. I will, yeah, she's my mom. But not in this aspect at least. Okay. Can you talk about a time we understood each other and how we moved forward? A time we understood each other. Yeah, and we moved forward. I think when you have some, when you have some emotional breakdowns, like about the way your life is right now and what it should have been considering that you gave up your career and all. So sometimes when I see that, I also feel very bad for you. And then when I see you feeling bad, I feel so helpless, so emotional. So, are you learning something from that? Of course. That I should never give up what I want for others. Definitely. I just wish you could do something about it now, When I set limits, like about studies or screen time, do they feel fair to you? Why or why not? You don't set limits with screen time or anything. Because we don't need to, no? Yeah, we don't need to. But about studies, you ask me to study more, which actually don't ask me to study more. You tell me to study. Which you never want to hear it. Yeah, I just don't want to hear it. Like that, I am going that you are overconfident. I'm telling. I am going to study when it's time for me to study. That you feel. Kana? If I have to study from 5 o'clock and you tell me at 4 o'clock to study, then I will study at 5 o'clock only. But technically, I studied after you said it. Yeah. But even if you wouldn't have said it, I would have still studied at 5 o'clock. Why is it banned? It's my duty. And I'm doing that. I'm just asking you to study just because you're never getting full marks, beta. Or with that 1 or 2 marks is left over and I tell you to study for that 1 and 2 marks. है ना? हम आपको 2-3 मार्क के लिए पढ़ने बोलते हैं, मुझे पता है. आप हाई मार्क्स तो लेके आते ही हो. I don't have complaint for that. But जो रह जाता है ना थोड़ा सा. You've been saying it to me since a long time. Yeah. Yeah, so did you see any change? Because you didn't obey that thing, no? So do you think there's any point saying it? There's no point, but still I feel it's my duty, I have to. And I'm going to score more, but not because you said it, so there's no point in say what. Okay, I give up. But you all are the witnesses. It's more. What's something you're figuring out about your future? And how would you like me to support that? That's a dilemma of my life. I don't know what I want to do in the future. Currently, I just want help in figuring that out. Yeah, and we are trying so hard to figure it out. Yeah.
What else do you want her to do with you?
I want her to help me find my interests and the different career options that are going to be good for me. You don't have a certain thing that to me, you're just going to support me with whatever I want to be. So I just want your help in trying to know about more career options and trying to see if I am fit for them and if they match my interests.
Okay, so as of now, you haven't figured out anything?
Nah.
Okay, chal.
If we could replay one moment between us and do it differently, what would it be?
I think I'd want you to be my mother.
And let's see what you tell me. Saying this is difficult to be my mother.
Not difficult, but that feeling should be there, no? Well, like being a mother, what you see in your child, what you want to see in your child, so that feeling will come, I think. With the whole should be, yeah, the role with the perceptive.
Change? No thanks.
Or not? Okay.
But Pritee, don't you think it's good to be a friend and a parent?
Yeah, definitely. A parent will be a parent always, but being a parent, you can be friendly. That's only I can say. Right? And that's what I try to. Sometimes I see you in between, no? Hey, teri maa hu main. What's something I do that makes you feel emotionally safe, even if I don't realize it?
I can just say that when you're joking with me, I know I'm free to say anything. Because if you don't like it, then I can just pass it as a joke. And when you're not joking, then I know that you're not in a good mood. So then I talk less.
Me, when I am with you, like, do you feel something emotionally safe? Or something like, yeah, mother.
Everyone feels that with their mother.
Do you feel like I truly see you? Who you are becoming? Not just what you do.
Because sometimes you say some things to me about myself. You're like, what should I say? When you tell me things about myself that you like how understanding I am.
Many times I tell her that in the whole world, you don't have competition with anyone. You have competition with yourself only, no?
Yeah, that
Work on yourself only. I always say you that. Not to compare with any others.
that too. And I feel like you know my likes and dislikes. When that happens, then I see that you know what I like or what I dislike. Or when I see that you know some qualities about me, some traits that I have. When I see those, then I feel like you see me for who I am, not for my achievements or for my marks.
How does that make a big baby? How does that?
Yeah, I think that more than my daughter, she is an individual first. So being an individual, I never want to like hold her or make some barriers for her. Ki you be within this only, no? So being an individual, she also have her choices, and I give her the right and the freedom also to do that. And I say her like, okay, fine. Whatever the people are doing, whatever the people are saying, you be yourself, no? You should be happy within yourself, right? क्योंकि लोगों को तो हम खुश नहीं कर सकते, एटलीस्ट सबको तो नहीं कर सकते ना, तो इससे बेटर है कि खुद ही खुश हो लो.
It's one thing I believe about you that you wish I would update.
Coming back to my career thing, you should never think like this that कि पढ़ाई waste होता है. And I never want you to see me as a bad example in your life. Ki mom is so qualified and now she's doing nothing, right? As everyone is thinking about me. And I know you don't think me in that way. I know that. Otherwise, there is no point. No, why would I tell you to study hard or to be competitive, or to be career oriented? Right? I always tell you, no, your career first, rest everything comes secondary. I am telling you that from my own life experience, right? I took everything as the first priority, keeping my career as the second. And I never came to know when my career became the last thing in my life. है ना? उसके आगे लाइन में कितनी चीज़ें आ गई कि I am just unable to avoid that right now. You know how harder I try. Right?
Yeah,
So don't take me as a bad example in your life.
of course not.
Especially when it comes to studies and degrees and careers.
You can rest assured because subconsciously or even consciously when I look at movies and stuff and then I think about putting anything above their career, then I feel so weird because Subconsciously, there's a belief that career is the first and foremost thing. I think you can rest assured.
Yeah, and believe me, I never regret being at home, being a full-time mom to you. I think we are having good times.
Yeah. If you are satisfied, then all is good.
What's a topic we tend to avoid that you think we need to talk about more?
You think there's a topic you tend to avoid?
No, I don't think. Till now, we didn't get any such thing.
Anything? Yeah. What's one honest promise we can make to each other today that might help us grow closer?
So I promise you, I'm not going to say you to fill up that 2-3 marks of the camp, but you have to keep that in mind. Okay?
Well, you don't have to promise to me to ask me to fill that gap. You have to promise to me to not ask me to study.
No, but now you have to promise something from your side. You know what I say?
You word it correctly.
No, I did it.
Do the right wording.
Which one?
Don't say that I promise to not. I promise to stop saying to fill that 2-3 marks ka gap.
Then
Say that I promise to not tell you to study.
that's what I'm telling you. I'm not going to tell you, but you have to keep in mind.
Why you not say that?
No, you have said me correctly that you don't want to hear that word, no?
Yes.
When I tell you to study.
Yes.
So I'm not going to tell you.
To study.
But you have to keep that in mind. That's a promise I want from you. इतना ही है बस. अब आप बोलो. What do you want from me?
What I promised to you.
Promise me something.
I promised to fill that gap. I already promised to fill that gap.
Okay, that's done then. That's very honest about us.
You also promised me that you are going to make the things you used to make, like with clay and stuff.
Okay. The creative works.
Yeah.
You want me to carry on that?
Yes.
Okay, definitely.
Yeah.
I would love to do that. And thank you for encouraging me. At least someone is loving my work.
Of course. Yeah. I love showing it to anyone who comes to my house. When they see the mirror, they're like, wow, such a pretty mirror, ready to get it. And I tell them my mother made it. I feel so proud.
And the candles.
The candles. I will make the candles.
Yeah.
What's one favorite thing for both of you from the whole experience?
I think that she got to know that I actually really want her to be happy, to do what she likes. Because generally, even the topic never comes up. And even if it does come up, then she's feeling very low. So even if I say something to her, when I see her cry, first of all, I cry, so I cannot say it nicely. Then even if I do say it, then she probably thinks that I'm just saying it to make her feel better right now.
Yeah, and that I'm really, at that moment I feel that, no?
So this was, finally she could see that I actually mean it. That means a lot to me. And also that I could tell her to not tell me to study.
Why was you big?
A lot. I think as a parent, every parent wants to give the best to their child, right? But they lag behind, no? Out of many things. And I never blame the parents for anything, है ना? And कोई भी parent तो कुछ बुरा बोलते भी नहीं है बच्चों को, लेकिन it comes out, ना? So it's not about bad parenting or good parenting. It's about the environment and the emotions and the emotional. कभी-कभी if I am unable to handle my emotion things, so that anger, that thing will come inside her. And many of the parents, usually all the parents might be quarreling at home, but it feels that how we present that in front of the children. है ना? तो वो एक bad impacts रह जाते हैं. तो when we meet an individual, we don't know from which background the person has come. We just make an identification for that person, na? Oh, how rude, how ridiculous, manners नहीं है. We never try to understand कि वो कहाँ से आया है. So after seeing all this, I also used to feel like if someone is there out of me, that should be a mirror of mine. Yeah.
I have a question for you. Do you think parents are allowed to make mistakes?
Of course they are. And like, I think even if sometimes the kids see that their parents made a mistake and they're fine with it, the parents don't think that their kids can know Like that their kids should see that they made a mistake.
Would you like to tell her that she can show that she can eat?
Of course, I think if you want me to grow better, then it's actually better for me if you accept your mistakes and show it to me.
Yeah, definitely. अगर हम घर पे ही एग्जाम्पल दिखा देंगे तो she can work out on that very well, right?
Jenny, again, do you think we can be perfect?
Not at all.
Right? And this is the thing, I mean, I want to always point out for parents as well a lot of times. And I think as a teenager, for me, I forgot that. As an adult, I learned this, that my parents became parents for the first time when I was one.
Yeah.
It's a new journey for them as well. They will make mistakes. It's not that they cannot. And even if there was, like, my brother was there as well, I think they will still make mistakes. ना पढ़ाया जाता है इसके बारे में, ना सिखाया जाता है कि पेरेंट कैसे बनते हैं. And even then, if you as a parent can actually have a kid like her, it's, I applaud. Trust me, I do. I'm really happy that how open you both were, how you shared things.
It's a very good platform, I will say again, and definitely we are going to remember it.
Of course.
And we also have learned a lot कि one-to-one conversation is required sometimes.
Yes, so definitely.
So these are two smoothies that we have for today. First, I would like you to take a sip and then you guess which smoothies are these.
Cranberry taste is quite soothing, huh? But I think the fruit have got some seedy things in that. Strawberries.
Strawberry.
Best.
These are from Real Frost. It's a frozen fruit company that's here in Guwahati, and these are made from that. This has no sugar, no chemicals,
Okay.
no preservatives. Thus, you can store it in the freezer for more than a year as well, and you can keep it for a longer time without even preservatives or chemicals.